Let's begin today with that extensive interview that, even by President Trump's standards, is extraordinary. In it, he dismisses the law, he excuses fraud that rips off the American taxpayer, and suggests that the economy depends on him being president. And that's just for starters. We've got a great team here to break it all down for us, but we have to start with the details of that interview itself. The president sitting down with Fox and Friends' Ainsley Earhardt yesterday for 22 minutes and turning on Michael Cohen so completely now, dismissive of the man he employed for more than 10 years.
He was a lawyer for me for one of many. They always say the lawyer, and then they like to add the fixer. Well, I don't know if he was a fixer. I don't know where that term came from, but he's been a lawyer for me. Didn't do big deals, did small deals. Not somebody that was with me that much. You know, they make it sound like I didn't live without him. I understood Michael Cohen very well. Well, it turned out he wasn't a very good lawyer, frankly.
President Trump also insisting he did not know about the payments to Stephanie Clifford, better known as Stormy Daniels, and Karen McDougal until later on. Did you know about the payments?
Later on, I knew. Later on. But you have to understand, Ainsley, what he did, and they weren't taken out of campaign finance. That's a big thing. That's a much bigger thing. Did they come out of the campaign? They didn't come out of the campaign. They came from me.
That statement about the timing, so provably false that for only the second time in its existence, the Washington Post fact checkers call it a lie, not misleading, not misinformed. His explanation of the payments, they've concluded, is an outright lie. In the bigger picture, it does bring to mind a Watergate-era question of deep interest to investigators now.
What did the president know, and when did he first know it?
So, after turning completely on his longtime friend Michael Cohen, the president also doing something of an about-face on Paul Manafort. Remember, that's the guy he once dismissed as only working for him for a very short period of time, but now not ruling out a pardon. And in fact, had nothing but praise for convicted Manafort, though he was very critical of his Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, for his decision to recuse himself from the investigation.
What kind of a man is this? And by the way, he was on the campaign. You know, the only reason I gave him the job because I felt loyalty. He was an original supporter. He was on the campaign.
So the end game some Democrats see for this investigation is impeachment. But the majority of Democrats on the Hill yesterday steered clear of any talk of the I word. While during the interview, the president put the I in impeachment.
I guess it says something like high crimes and all. I don't know how you can impeach somebody who's done a great job. I'll tell you what, if I ever got impeached, I think the market would crash. I think everybody would be very poor.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.